Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. Yeah, the market is just moving sideways. The forecast for the weekend was basically just sideways action because we knew that we were, at least with a high likelihood, in a wave 4 here. And if we have a wave 4 weekend, it is typically quite slow. I mean, again, we don't really see much movement on a weekend. At the moment, this looks a bit like we could potentially stretch a little higher here in this wave 4. Yeah, it could quite comfortably do that. 1615 is the micro resistance level. Only really if that gets broken to the upside, if we get a sustained break above that level, I will have to reinterpret here what's going on. There are a few different ways of how this could still be labeled. Definitely, because we need 5 waves down to have some clarity. At the moment, we only have 3 waves down. So we really need one more low below 1571 to confirm that 5 wave move down. That would then count probably as a wave 1 of wave 3. At the moment, we only have 3 waves down, which means it is still a reasonable expectation to say that maybe either this wave 2, circle wave 2, which presumably topped on the 18th of September, that this just stretches higher, that we get an extended wave 2. A wave, B wave, C wave, yeah, or even WXY. That's one potential. As long as it doesn't break above $1,700, there's nothing bullish here, okay? So that's really key. That's what you need to understand. The $1,700 level up there, that's the 78.6 retracement. That's really the level, if the price gets above it, that this wave 2, the yellow wave count, will get invalidated. Yeah, there can be some micro, distortions here, but really, it doesn't really matter if this wave 2 resets a little higher or not. Not really for this scenario. It would simply delay it a little bit. It would delay the sell-off a little bit if this wave 2 has to reset a bit higher. So I still use the $1,700 level as key resistance level. Below that, we've got 1664 as resistance, and then the micro resistance for the current micro count, that is at 1615. So above 1615, I will explore other options. For example, as I just explained to you, well, it could, all of this could develop as a triangle. I showed you that in a previous video. We would be range bound for a while. This wave 2 could stretch a little higher, or even this B wave will be reset, but then we are in the white wave count, yeah? In the white wave count, when we get 5 waves up, it would be that B wave, which will form as an A, B, C structure. So there are various ways how this can unfold. Essentially, it's not really bullish price action. That's the thing. It's not really bullish price action. And for me, there's nothing bullish to see here until the price breaks above $1,700. So don't focus too much on the microstructure. This also looks still very much corrective, but it could develop into an impulse to the downside if we finally get one more low. That could happen late tomorrow, maybe. End of Sunday, we typically see a little bit of movement, or maybe early next week. Yeah, so that's what I'm watching for. Essentially, the next support level to the downside, that would be 1530, 1531. It's the larger degree 78.6 retracement level that the price already used to find support here on the 11th of September. Yeah. Then after that, one more low, because we have 5 waves down then, we should see a bit of a pullback in a wave 2. So wave 1 to the downside, wave 2 to the upside, and then follow through to the downside like that, yeah? I mean, if we now push above 1615, again, there are various options. It could even, I might even explore the idea of a diagonal, that this here is some kind of a wave 1 in just 3 waves. Then we see this, then we see another ABC structure in a wave 3, yeah? This was 2, 3, and it would be more like a diagonal, but I would then need to look at how this would work out, because a wave 3 cannot be a diagonal, but there are different options how this could unfold. But the most convenient way for us also as analysts and traders would be an impulse, because it is the most predictable pattern. Yeah, not much more to add, so I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.